Hello and welcome to this channel everybody, this is the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to talk about the brand new patch, Star Citizen Alpha 3.6.1. It is in the PTU right now. It is basically an update to the 3.6.0 patch, which, let's be honest guys, it's true, was not perfect. So it's great to see that the devs are working on it. The devs are indeed trying to find ways to fix some of the ongoing problems that we're experiencing in the verse right now. So let's get through the patch notes. There still are some known issues that are not in 3.6.0 right now, so that's why it's in the PTU. That's why they are going to try to fix those first. The first one that we're talking about here is some landing pads will not highlight when landing requests. This is of course a problem, especially if you're going to landing zones. Players are sometimes quantum traveling through planets, which makes the ships explode. The ballista can't be restocked on outposts. This is also something that people have been complaining about. That is a known problem. Glad to see they are working on that. And Constantine Hurston is not interactable. For those of you who like to do mission givers missions, that is also a problem. They updated face over IP to have more cameras available, apparently, which is going to also help the frame. I'm not really sure about what they're talking about here, but they made an improvement to the face over IP. They also added ballista class missiles to Center Mass Store. I guess you can buy ballista missiles there. I don't know, not so sure about this. They also raised the P8SC sight attachment point. That's great for those of you who liked this little machine gun. That is quite interesting, quite light. I've killed a player the other day who had one, and I'm using this gun as a secondary weapon. It's actually quite enjoyable to find out. I'll try to do an FPS mission with it eventually. They also updated dimensions for Freelancer Max and Vanguard to better select landing pads hangar. So does that mean that the Freelancer Max and the Vanguard are bigger, or does that mean that the game understands that the Freelancer Max and Vanguard are bigger than what it thought it was, which thus will give bigger hangars when we are going to say Lorville or Area 18. This is also something that is going to be worth testing. Lots of bug fixes, the things that we're going to talk about right here. Players should no longer be able to experience dramatic frame rate drop when in first person. That is good. Some extra optimization out there from CIG. They fixed missing orbital markers at multiple locations. Yes, we did notice that. They updated the ammo tagging for Star Marine for the Outlaws. They now have a complete set. Yes, this is also something that was a problem in Star Marine. Outlaws only had the light set, which was not very fantastic indeed. Security attacking the player should now be flagged as hostile. That is also good. We can now tell who is attacking us or not. What else do we have? Players should no longer experience an infinite loading screen when loading into the PU. That is a very bold statement. We'll see about that as well. Fixed an issue causing bounty type missions to appear in the same area around Grim X. Well. So apparently this wasn't a feature, it was a bug. You guys were right. I've been actually praising that feature because I liked it, but it was actually a bug. Fine. What else do we have? Destroying an enemy ship in the presence of security should no longer cause a crime stat. Thank you very much. They also fixed an issue where missiles were not didn't have any velocity. Well, that was a problem. You were wasting your missiles for nothing. Players should no longer get stuck on a black screen after death. Thank you, CIG. That was also very annoying. Ship should no longer be missing components upon insurance claim returns. Thank you. Also, that is also quite good if you are buying extra components, then that's great that you are keeping them. There should no longer be an excess of AI ships around Grim X, lowering local FPS. Another thing that people have been complaining related to the other bug previously mentioned. Vehicles should now be able to be repaired and restocked at Lorville and Levski. Alright, they also fixed 8 client crashes, 2 server crashes, so that is quite an interesting little hotfix. Now, a lot of you were maybe wondering, is the 890 jump coming up? How about player ship rentals for players? Well, unfortunately, let's have a look at the roadmap. And if we are looking at the roadmap, we can see that this is still not ready. Let's have a look, for example, at the ship rentals. They've reduced an amount of tasks. There used to be one task out of 3. It is now one task out of 2. So at least they have an even better understanding of what they need to do. I cannot wait for this to be in the game so I can finally fly a caterpillar. I don't know what's going to be the price. I hope it's going to be affordable and profitable with when we're doing trade in the verse. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to using that feature. How about the ships and vehicles? The 890 jump is at 130 tasks out of 187. That is a slight improvement, but not so much. 3.7 hasn't made much progress. 28 tasks out of 57 for character customization V2. Everything else is scheduled, unfortunately. Same for gameplay. Nothing much is happening out there. Ships and vehicle, everything is still the same. The Banu Defender is not making any progress, which I find a little worrisome. I know we still have 2 months to go, but still, it's been stuck at 21 tasks for a very long time. It seems that only the guns, like the missile launchers and the grenade launchers, are making slight progress. I'm not sure about what to think of this. New Babbage landing zone, 25 tasks. I think that's the same as last time. And they made a few extra tasks at Horizon. Now Horizon is at 108 tasks out of 192. So that's all for the roadmap. Unfortunately, a very tiny, minor roadmap update. Not much progress this month. And also not much progress made for the 890 jump. The patch that we're going to have, 3.6.1, will not include the 890 jump. Now, interestingly, I got an update from my good friend The Games, who spotted something interesting from Star Citizen Live yesterday. Apparently, some of the devs who were live shown by accident a Nix folder, and Jared urged them to move that window away. So, is this some kind of spoiler for what's coming up in the future? That wouldn't be surprising. I'll probably make another video about that in the future. That's all for this video, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Big thanks to all the Patreons out there who are helping me on a monthly basis to bring you daily content. You guys absolutely rock. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button if you like this kind of content. That's all. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.